Hey everyone, the Joyful Yogini here. Happy Hump Day, happy Wednesday. It's time for Intuition Wednesday. This is where you get to practice your own intuition. I will pull some cards and only show you the backs of cards to start. And you can use your five senses to tune in and see if one or more cards might have a message for you. So this is a little bit different than the weekly reading where all the cards, the messages are for the collective. This one you're tuning in to see which cards have a message for you. Sometimes every single card will have a message for you. Maybe just one. Hey, welcome everyone. I'm so sorry for starting late. I'm getting into a new pattern. I was teaching yoga this morning from 7 a.m. and then my class, and I did like 3 different classes. My last class ended around 11, but I was talking to the students for a while, then doing the tidy up and all that. Hey, Truth, how are ya? Hey, Trophy, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, or nice to connect in with your energy. I'm glad you're here. So let's do, oh, someone is saying hi on Reddit. Hello, let me see, I can't, oh, Optimus Prime. Used to watch that show. Awesome. Welcome, Optimus Prime, and whoever else is here. I know some people don't like to participate during it. Is fine if you just want to chill out, and that's great. I do love the interaction. So I'm going to pull cards from my daily crystal inspiration book. Okay, we'll see how many cards will come out today, and I'm setting the intention that everyone who's going to be watching this video at some point, they'll have one or more messages that will assist them with the current energies. So if you were going to watch this week, then the messages that come through will be relevant for today, along with like a total of 7 days. So, you know, the next 6 days moving forward. So what do we need for today? I'm going to say, what do we need for today? It'll just be the messages that it would be most beneficial to come out at this time as you're watching this video on whatever day you are watching it. Edward's in the house. Hey. What does that say? I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I think it says, oh yeah, love 6-oo. Thanks, Edward. All right, so 3 cards wanted to come out. All right, so I'm just going to start by showing you the backs of the cards, right? They're all the same right now, but not on the other side. The other side, the energy is very different for each card. So I'm going to hold up card number 1 and concentrate on the card. Okay, so look at the card and see what comes to you just looking at it. Maybe there's a heaviness or a lightness to it. Maybe you're drawn to one part of the card as opposed to another. Maybe you're drawn to like one particular crystal. Stop nudging me, Chewy. It's like nudging this arm so it's moving, making it a little more challenging for you to look at it. Betty's like, my turn, I need attention. All right, whenever you're ready, if you haven't done so yet, close your eyes and really use those 5 senses to now tune into the card. Stop nudging me. So use those 5 senses. Are you seeing anything in your mind's eye? There's a message coming through, something you hear, and it might just sound like your own voice. Maybe you, who knows, you might even taste something in your mouth. You might smell something. You might just get a knowing, you know, this feeling that this is right, that something is there. Love the cards. Awesome. Yeah, these are, I really like these cards too. All right, so that is card number 1. And so if you didn't get anything using your 5 senses, it just might mean that this particular card doesn't have a message for you. If you did get some type of message, you can write it down. Just say card 1, this is what I got. And there's no judgment here because we can get messages in different ways so it will relate specific to us. And Couch Tato, what on earth is happening here? Couch Tato, this is an opportunity. Should you want to engage, you don't need to, but if you're drawn to it, you're practicing tuning in to your own intuitive abilities. I'm just showing you the backs of the cards. You can, use your 5 senses to see if you get any type of message. And if you don't get a message with a particular card, then maybe that card doesn't have a message for you, right? And then afterwards, I'm going to reveal the cards, and then I'll channel in whatever messages want to come through. I got a new follower. Awesome. Your DD. Edward, what does that mean? Your DD. Okay, was that a typo? It might have been a typo, right? Here is card number 2. Okay, so look at the card. Again, it looks exactly the same because it's just the back of the card. So tune in to the back of the card. And even though they look exactly the same, like the pattern is the same on it, the colors are the same on it, there might be something a little bit different while you're looking at it to your mind's eye. A bit of shift in reality that your angels or guides, your higher self is wanting you to direct you to. And whenever you're ready, close your eyes and use your 5 senses. See if you can feel where the energy is in your body. And again, if you don't get anything, this card might not have a message for you. But see if you can feel where it is in your body. And if anything, any thoughts pop into your head, any feelings. So do certain emotions come up? And if you got anything for card number 2, I would love it. Write it down, share. Fat finger. Gotcha, Edward. Okay. Colorful candles. Your lipstick shade is pretty. Hey, colorful candles. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay. So card number 3. Here we go. Card number 3. So look at the back of the card. See if anything looks any differently. Is anything standing out for you? Are you drawn to maybe a different part of the card? Whenever you're ready, close your eyes and see if you can feel the energy of the card in any area of your body. So our intuition can give us messages in very different ways. And for some of us, getting messages in a certain way might be more stronger for us. Like at first, the messages that I would get was really just like this knowing, I'd be like, this is it. It was this knowing. But then as my intuitive gifts started to open more, I was able to start seeing things in my mind's eye. I was able to hear messages coming through, not in anyone else's voice, like it's just in my own voice, but you can hear those thoughts are coming through, right? The thoughts come through very clearly. Sometimes I've had this, I might smell a rose and it reminds me of, let's say, my Aunt Honey. So you can get some scents that come in. You might get a taste in your mouth even. So just paying attention to all that. So if you got any messages for card number 3, you can write those down. All right, so let's take a little sip here. I didn't have time to have breakfast, so this is my breakfast. Okay. Hopefully I won't have a bunch of stuff in my teeth. All right, so card number 1, prioritize your health. So if those of you resonated or got some type of message with card number 1, your health is the most important right now. This needs to be your priority. So you need to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. I did not get enough sleep last night. I didn't sleep past around 2 o'clock. It was very disruptive. I even set an alarm by accident that went off last night. I was already awake, but it was like, oh no, I didn't want to wake people up. But yeah, so I didn't sleep well. So I'm going to have to, try to go to bed early. I'm just having my breakfast now. It's almost 1 o'clock. So I need to do better at getting food in my body. But a lot of us are going through stuff right now. You can let me know if you're going through some things. I'm definitely going through a lot of shit right now. And so are other people in my life. It's not easy. And so yeah, eating has not been a priority for me, but I need to make sure at least shakes, it's easier to like get down. So think about that. Think about getting out in nature today. It is very good for the health, right? Getting out and connecting with Mother Gaia. If you could do some earthing with, find a safe space where you can put your feet right on the soil, the wet soil, the damp soil, in the woods somewhere, where you get that wetness, that dampness. And if you can't get that, just whatever you can get. And breathe down into Mother Earth and draw that energy up. Okay, draw it up your body and give yourself self-care. That's what we need right now. Okay, Couch Tato says card number 3 told me I want to see that tattoo. Are you talking about this one? Is there? I can show you a little bit. Is my Capricorn zodiac sign and the constellation. Sky says hello. Hello. All right, so that's card number 1, prioritize your health. So I know I needed to get that message, that reminder. I need to do what my body needs so I can stay healthy. Because when we're experiencing extreme emotions, whether it's from ourselves or other people, when you're around other people with dense emotions, it disrupts our own energy centers and can deplete us. And I know for me, I'm having to keep clearing my energy, cut cords, protect my energy. And sometimes I'm forgetting, right? And then all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, I'm just not in a good place anymore, right? And I want to be in a good place because I want to be in an abundant, healthy, vibrant place. And so yeah, we need to prioritize our health. All right, so before I show you card number 2, Sky says, you sound pretty wise. Can you help me? If not, it's fine. Sky, I can ask me where you want, what area you want help with. I'm going to continue to review these cards, and then we'll see what energy I have left to be able to offer assistance. Okay. I'd love to be able to help. And now I'm needing to focus more inward because I'm needing to work on my shit right now. Yeah. What was I going to say? I'm still very tired. My eyes are probably like very tired. I also do one-on-one sessions, one-on-one consultations. So if you do want an intensive session, I won't be doing any this week because I want to make sure I'm in a good space. And if anyone was booked with me and I'm all of a sudden going through my own healing crisis, then I would reschedule because I would want to be in the most optimal place to give all the energy that you deserve, okay? So if you're interested in looking into consultations, you can also send me a DM and I can send you the link so you can look into it further if you like. All right. Okay, will you define your energy for me? Define my energy. Well, my energy right now is not necessarily where it normally is. I'm going through a lot of processing right now. I'm not too sure if that's what you're meaning about defining my energy. But my energy right now, it's processing, it's integrating, and it's going through a healing process right now. Healing and integration. And the emotions have been coming up like this, also based on what I'm experiencing in my outer world. But my outer world is also a reflection of my inner world. Okay, so you can use your outer world as a mirror for you, because, like, for example, if a lot of shit is going on within your household, first, like, focus on you, focus on healing you. Healing your health is your priority. Focus on healing you. And then you'll notice the people around you will start creating some types of shifts. Might not necessarily be exactly where you need them, but it will shift in a way that you will be able to handle it better. You'll be more grounded within the process. So you can let me know if that answers your question. Normally, my energy is very high vibrational, super joyful and creative and playful, and got that sexy energy in there. Pretty much second chakra energy, which is joy, creativity, fertility, abundance, sexuality. So I'm very much a second chakra type of energy. With the concept of this energy. Okay, I'm an empath and I feel energy. So emotions, as an example, Cree's in the house. Hey, entered at the right time. Nice. Emotions create energy. So if you have heavier emotion, I don't really like to say negative, because no emotions are negative, but I understand why sometimes the term negative is more appropriate and descriptive. But I just want to make it clear that no emotions are bad, right? All emotions are good, and they give you an opportunity to learn what's working for you, what's not working for you. But when you have those more dense emotions, such as anger, fear, jealousy, judgment, sadness, guilt, those have a denser, heavier vibration. And Cree, it's perfect. You reminded me of an analogy. So if you have a heavy emotion going on, it's as if you're walking around carrying weights. Okay? You're walking around carrying weights. It's a lot harder to get through your day carrying weights, a lot more exhausting. And that exhausting energy, other people will pick up, not even realizing it. And then so they can get heavier, right? Now, when you're having those light emotions that, like love, joy, peace, gratitude, they are light, they're uplifting, they vibrate you higher. You stand taller, even more confident, right? And positive and optimistic and about where life is going for you, right? You can have different ranges though too, different ranges. You can be somewhere in the middle. So if you're up really nice and high, those weights are down, they're gone, and you're feeling amazing. So I feel people's energy intensely. Even if people were in a room, but they're no longer in a room, and let's say there were some arguments and everything going in there, I can go in and go, whoa, this feels heavy, can feel that. And usually empaths as well, you can say something to an empath, you'll say certain words, but maybe you're saying certain words, but don't really want to get into really how you're feeling. An empath will get into how you're really feeling, right? They will automatically feel that. And so that's why empaths really need to continuously protect themselves. And then if they're in something, I don't know, like I used to work at a place where there was a lot of negative energy from certain people, right? And I would get it again and again. And it can affect your health when that happens, if it's ongoing like that. So think about different situations in your life and people that you're around, okay? And how it might affect you. What to comment? what to come on. Interesting. What if oh my goodness, name Chris, sweaty nerd. You are hilarious. Cold departure. How do you protect yourself from bad energy? Yeah, it's a great question. There's different things that you can do. So you've got to choose something that you're drawn to, and it depends on what your belief systems are. So there might be some things you're like, that's not for me, and other things, I can do that. So there are certain crystals that are wonderful for protection. So even like wearing clear quartz or smoky quartz or things like that, that can, oh, my battery's running low. Shoot. Hopefully this doesn't shut down on us, because my charger is in another room right now. Okay. So if it does, I apologize. You can join it on YouTube, The Joyful Yogini. Okay. Yoga flame. So you even black tourmaline, that can be one to ward off negative energy. There's actually a lot of different crystals that can help protect your energy, and different crystals have different vibrational compositions that, maybe it's also helping to heal your heart. Maybe it's also helping you to feel more grounded. There's different combinations. So it's neat that, you can Google what crystal helps with this and this, the major things that you have going on, or what crystals, and then see what comes up for you. Okay, so the next crystal is a popalite. Stay positive. Stay positive. So, sorry about my nails. I painted them and they started like chipping the next day. I need to change that. And so it's important for us to stay positive. How can you stay positive? You need to watch your thought patterns, because your thoughts create your reality. And if your thoughts are just focusing on what is wrong with the situation, what is wrong with a person, how the situation sucks, how we're never going to get through this, then that's what you're going to get more of, because that's where your focus is. So that becomes your reality. So if you want to have a more positive reality, it can be really tricky. It can be really hard, especially if you're really deep in emotions. It can be so tough, but it's about paying attention to those thoughts and just trying to soften them a bit, make them a little bit gentler, a little bit lighter, a little bit more positive. You're not necessarily going to go from she's a freaking biatch to she's the most amazing person in the whole world. Like, you're not necessarily going to go from one end to the other, right? So it takes time to be able to keep shifting your emotions. The time it could take could be 5 minutes. The time it could take could be 10 days, right? We're all very different in our process, and it depends how big of a button has been pushed, right? And how deep you might be in the muck of a pattern. But there is an opportunity to shift, okay? So do your best to stay positive. So you can do some things such as do something creative, listen to some fun music, take your mind off of what is angering you, or what is making you sad, or what is making you scary. Hey, and be able to redirect yourself, especially doing something playful and fun or self-nurturing for yourself can help you when you go back to the situation, open-minded, more optimistic, see the bigger picture. In the thick of it, you're not necessarily going to see the bigger picture. Okay. The third and final card. Oh, Buffalo Soldier. Oh, okay. Anyways, there was a message. I think Buffalo Soldier just commented on maybe a different video. I think that's what happened there. Okay, so O'Shean, I'm sorry, I'm saying you're really screwing up your username there. Are you practicing some sort of religion, or is this just some sort of vague spirituality? What else does it say? I'm totally confused by all this. Also, how do these crystals work and protect against bad energy? Okay, so I don't belong to any particular religion. I actually was baptized. I was practicing Catholicism for a while. And for me, it was, none of my family members did. I just wanted to. because I felt like there was something higher out there. But then it just felt so too constricted, confining rules. This is good. This is bad. You're a sinner. You're not good enough. You know what I mean? And I'm like, ew, no, I don't like this. So I don't belong to any particular religion. I just have my own spiritual beliefs. And it's so beautiful, whatever you believe. And if it helps you to feel more fulfilled, to be happier, to guide you along a more fulfilling path, then that's what matters. So that's what I do. The Ghosters in the rooms. Can I slide into your DMs? Yeah, absolutely. Minimum Resort. Hey, hey. Oh, Cheyenne. Thank you. Oh, shit. That's a beautiful name. Oh, Cheyenne. I love it. I totally love that. All right. Card number 3 is Carnelian. Feed your creativity. Feed your creativity. I love that. So that's that second chakra. And I was already talking about that in order to stay positive. So there's a good chance that if you were drawn to card number 2, you were probably also drawn to card number 3, because they definitely go hand in hand. I got a new follower. All right. So yeah. So to fuel your creativity, right? Feed your creativity. You can, whatever you're drawn to. So it could be the music, listening to music, singing music, dancing to music, playing music. Yesterday, when I went for a walk through the woods and I was being channeled some really nice information. And then this one song kept coming into my head. So I started belting it out as I was walking through the woods and bawling. And it was very healing. It was very healing. I can't get the tune. I was getting part of the verse, and like just now. If it's gonna be, it will be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. If it's gonna be, it will be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. Come on and ride with me. Ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's gonna be, it will be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. So that's the song that I was singing in the woods, belting it out, bawling, and it was very cleansing. So you might not need to bawl or belt it out in the woods, but even just putting in your earbuds, singing, dancing, that could help. Maybe it's drawing that does it for you, or gardening, or baking, or woodworking. There's so many different beautiful creative outlets. Find something creative that you're really drawn to, that you will be out of your head about what is bugging you. And it's not that you're like, la, 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 I want to ignore this right now. It's just you're redirecting temporarily so you can get yourself in a better space, have a more open mind, and then you're able to deal with, you'll have more clarity on how to deal with it. You'll see more opportunities on how to deal with it. Yeah, hello, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you, Buffalo Soldier. Buffalo Soldier. It always makes me want to sing that song. That's awesome. All right, so those are the 3 cards. So just warning again, Reddit, my battery is running low. It could cut off at any time. So if you want, you're always welcome to come over to the YouTube, which is the Joyful Yogini. Because at this point, I'm not going to go and find my charging cord that's not in this room. I know where it is, but it will take some time, and I don't want to leave the screens here. Philby, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I felt like saying I'm hanging in, but you know what? It fluctuates throughout the day, right? So I could be feeling really good and positive, and then emotions will rumble up and I'll start crying again, and that's okay. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not that I'm feeling bad. I'm releasing. And then I might have a hard time dealing with what I'm faced with in my environment, and then I feel a bit thick and dense, and then need to clear myself out, clear my energy field. So it is going like this. Like today in my yoga class, I did 3 yoga classes today. And at the end of 2 of them, I was totally fine throughout. And then during Shavasana, I was downloaded these beautiful messages that I so needed to hear. And I found out afterwards that everyone who was doing the class needed to hear them too. Like it was a mutually beneficial message, but it really hit me. And then tears started pouring down. And I'm needing to say these messages because they're coming in. I want to relay them. And my voice is like cracking up and everything. And oh my gosh. And so after I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, ladies. So, but hey, it was a welcoming, a very loving environment for me to release. So I'm very grateful for that. Edward says, free bird, because I'm free, free falling, because I'm free. Are we turning this into a karaoke? Is that what's happening here? All right. So whoever is still with me here, does anyone want me to pull a card? I'm not going to stay on that much longer. But let's see how this goes. But if anyone would like a card or you have a question, it could be a question about anything. Please not a mathematical question because that's not my forte. Let's keep it either spiritual, wellness, yoga, that would be good. Departure. I like your vibes. That's awesome. Hey, like attracts like. So that's awesome. Okay. Morpheus on acid. Yeah, let's do a card. Keyboard, thanks for the silver award. I appreciate that. I feel the love. Okay, so Morpheus on acid. If this stream cuts out, and if by any chance you don't get your message, come to my YouTube channel so you can finish getting the message, okay? So what does Morpheus on acid need for today? Okay. The card that came up is focus. Focus. Focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. You know, stuff from our past, it has been bubbling up, you know, like patterns that we're seeing now that maybe it's even popping up as like, oh, I had that in that relationship or in that job or financially that happened at that time in my life, you know? So these things are coming up. And so, yeah, it can help you to process, right? It can help you to process it. But no, you are not the same person today as you were then. So if something, let's say, didn't work very well 5 years ago, even 2 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it is, low battery again, don't focus how that didn't work because that can just bring in the fear, right? And that's where your focus is. And that's more energy that you will be bringing in. That becomes your reality is where your focus is. That becomes your reality. And then your outside world becomes a mirror of where you have been on the inside. Edward says you the best. Thanks. So focus, so you can take the learning and go, okay, I'm not the same person that I was. This is not going to turn out the same way because I've learned and grown. I am so much, I know myself so much more than I ever have before. You have so much more clarity on what's right for you, what's not right for you, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And yeah, we're still learning and we'll continue to learn, but we're in a better place now than we're ever been. So we're not going to get the same results that we were before if we take the learning and we maybe take action in a different way now, you know? Maybe we speak our truth. Maybe we set our boundaries. Maybe we start making decisions that are for our highest and greatest good, not for everyone else's, not to make someone else feel better because their emotions are all like, no, you shouldn't do that. And then when we make choices just to make them feel better, it's not in alignment with us. So we're no longer flowing with who we are. So focus on what you want. Trust that You can create that. You are creating that. You're a beautiful, amazing creator. So you can be in that trust and ride with it. Just go with the flow. Ride with it, ride with it, see where this thing goes. If it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it will be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. I know some of the words in there didn't quite get that right, but you got the gist of it, right? That song just came up again. So it's the theme. Another song that I was singing yesterday was, it keeps on coming up, This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Oh my goodness, that one makes me cry pretty much every time. And I belt that out because, it's talking about handling, when people are scarring you with their words. It's, standing in your power. This is who you are. This is who I am. And I need to embrace who I am. You need to embrace who you are. And when you do that, you're going to attract other people who embrace you, who you are. You bring in your tribe. You attract your tribe. Okay, please sing me the Pokemon song. I want to be the very best. I wish I knew it. I don't know the Pokemon song. I watched a little bit of Pokemon in my time, but not a whole lot. So, and Yeezy, to answer your question, no. And I feel like you might have said that wanting to deplete my bucket in some way. And if that's where you came from, I'm just going to send you love. Okay. Because I think when people, and if I'm mistaken, you can let me know. Okay. It might be the place that I'm in right now because I'm going through a lot of shit right now. Okay. Dealing with a lot of harshness coming at me. So I might create this, right? Or maybe it's just my perception of it. So, yeah, I'm sending you love because when people throw out harshness, it's usually because they have been experiencing. And in some ways, it makes them feel better to be able to throw that out. Edward, one day at a time. Yeah. Cree, thumbs up. Wow, that's good. I know exactly what I want in my future wife. Thanks. Oh, Morpheus on acid. That's awesome. That is awesome. Minding the moon. I'd love a card too, if possible. Okay, minding the moon. I love This Is Me. It makes me tear up every time I sing it. Yeah, hey, Showed Pum, how are you, honey? Okay, minding the moon. I'm going to pull a card for you, and it's also going to come from the Healing with the Angels. And even if I'm not specifically pulling a card for you, listen to the message and see if it resonates for you. Okay, so minding the moon. I love that. So the moon is very much feminine energy, and it is being gentle and kind and patient and being open to receiving abundance. It's not the action like the masculine side is, like the sun energy. The moon is the chilling out and receiving. And it is about finding the balance. That's the card that came out. I love the perfection, the synchronicity of what I was already being channeled to say and the card that was coming out to you. I so love that. Okay, so the message for you is to find balance between your masculine and your feminine. You're taking action, you're chilling out to receive. If you're just more on one end or the other, that imbalance will not place you within your vibrancy to be able to fully receive the abundance that you're so deserving and worthy of having. And that abundance could be within ideas and inspiration and guidance. And then you get the masculine side, let's take action. And you feel that I need to move forward now. I need to move forward. So instead of thinking, I have to move forward, I have to make this work, that's reinforcing the energy. And if things aren't moving forward, then maybe it's time to go into your feminine side and chill out and wait for that next message, right? So then you can move forward again. You can take action again. Oh, I got a new follower. Sweet. So yeah, that's what's needed, is finding a balance. Minding the moon and open to receiving your message. Love it, minding the moon. Beautiful. Holiday ad. Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks for the sexy love. Appreciate it. All right. Would anyone else like a card? I think this is going to be the last card that I'm going to pull, and trust that the message will be appropriate for whoever needs to hear this at this time. Okay. See if there's for you, even if I'm not pulling a card specifically for you. Thank you. You are welcome, Minding the Moon. Let me know if that resonates. All right. Hi. I would love a card pulled. All right. Kind requirement. Let's do this. Again, I'm drawn to using healing with the angels. We're going through a big healing right now. And big cleansing. With the amount I have been crying, if I wasn't paying attention to astrology, I guess it would have been very obvious for me on that we're going through a healing process right now. All right. So kind requirement. Oh, Minding the Moon, it definitely does. Beautiful. Okay. So kind requirement. The card that is for you is answered prayer. Answered prayer. So whatever you have been asking for, you've been longing to happen, you've been hopeful it was going to happen, and even getting to a place of trust, it is happening. Your prayers have been answered, and you will start to see evidence of this answered prayer shortly. So stay in that place of positivity. Stay in that high vibration and just being so grateful that you are a creator and you have beautiful support that is bringing all of this amazingness into you. So the answered prayer, and soon it will be cause for celebration. So whatever shows up for you, celebrate it. Even if it doesn't look exactly the way you want it to, the way it comes to you will be perfection for your highest and greatest alignment, and see how things unfold. So as things come forth for you and you notice them, celebrate, because that celebratory energy will create more positive energy, which will continue to help the amplification of your energy flow, pulling in more of what you desire. Okay, so hey, that's congratulations for you. Beautiful. So I know more people wanted to have a card. But I do need to honor my body, my mind. I did not sleep very well again last night. Well, just in the amount of hours, because, sometimes I sleep very many hours, but I feel fabulous. And everything's meant to be, but I got exactly what I needed. In this case, it was a very disruptive sleep. The energy was very disruptive, and I just couldn't fall back to sleep. I feel tired, right? I do feel tired. So I know I need to honor myself and chill, take my energy back and redirect it to myself. Yes, OMG, I understand. Thank you so much. Oh, kind requirement. That is great. You are so welcome. And thank you for the understanding. Unless you also meant it for your card, that you understand what is coming to you, which is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So I want to give you the heads up. I normally have a Friday night party 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Toronto time. There's going to be no Friday night party this Friday as I need some alone time. So I'm going to go up north and be by myself and be one with nature. And Joe, are you married? Well, that's basically what's been happening. This is gone now. So that's what's going on in my life. So it's very big for me right now. It's very impactful. It's been challenging. I just want to give you a big hug, my friend. Thank you. Sending lots of love, like how you send us love every week. Oh, thanks, Shobham. Ah, thank you. I feel my emotions coming up here. Take care of you. Thank you, Minding the Moon. Thank you. Yeah, this will take some time to heal, and everyone else who's involved, it will take some time. So, for your understanding and love back to me, I really appreciate it. That is something I am so incredibly grateful for, because at first I was feeling very alone, because I feel alone in this house right now. There's a family of 5 living here, but I feel very much alone. And I was. But now I'm not, because I feel my tribe. I've connected with my tribe, right? And people have been sending me lovely DMs, thinking about you and sending me nice emojis and stuff like that. And I'm so grateful. I'm really, really grateful. I feel like I have a whole community that's giving me a hug right now. That's what I need right now. Totally need that. Okay, I went through this last year, just before COVID. It was a hard, hard time to be alone. When I thought I had a partner. Sending you my energy. Okay. Thanks, Minding the Moon. I'm sure you had to go through that yourself. And I feel the love come to me. So thank you. And Fiery Sky says hello, just joining in. How are you doing? I'm just about to sign out and I'm crying. You missed some stuff. Yes, collective energy. Yeah, I love it. Oh, Edward, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to keep on coming here. If I need to be a little bit late for some streams because I've been in the woods crying, then I need to be late for some streams. If I need to miss some here and there, just like I'm going to miss my Friday, I will. Just so I can honor myself, okay? And I appreciate your understanding. And if you're going through some stuff too, and you want some guidance, you want to have a consultation with me, I will do it when I'm in a good space, right? And I will ensure I'm in a good space so I can have energy for you. And I trust that everything always unfolds in perfection. If you're ever drawn to it, and then the timing that works, it ends up being perfect, and you will get all of me within your session. All right. You've got me crying with you. Oh, Minding the Moon. Oh, should I say I'm sorry, or are you releasing more stuff right now? Because if you're releasing, and to me, it makes sense that you're releasing some residual gunk from what you went through, right? And this is the time for all that to come up and to be released. We have 6 planets in retrograde right now. And so things are slowing down so we can be within our muck. So if you're crying, allow it to come up, allow it to flow, pay attention to the thoughts that come in, take the learning from it, see how your perspective has changed because of what you've gone through. And it's a beautiful thing. Transformation is a beautiful thing. Think about yourself as that beautiful butterfly coming out of the cocoon and unfurling its wings, because that's what's happening. You are a blessing, his loss. Oh, Holiday. Thank you for saying that I know he's hurting so much too. because I needed to make the hard decision. I needed to have the courage to step forward and make this choice, because I saw a pattern that I kept trying to heal. And yeah, our contract has ended, which is cause for celebration. It just doesn't feel like it right now, right? But we've gone through a lot together. Thank you. Hugs to you. Thank you, Edward. I really appreciate it. Probably releasing some old stuff too. Thanks for being the spigot. You're welcome. Hope you're doing well. I had my psych appointment, so all is good. Baby steps, LOL. Cup of noodles, sending you love. I'm glad you had your appointment and you got the love and attention that that you so deserve. Thank you for the wholesome award. I love it. Thank you. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back on Reddit and on YouTube together on Monday for the weekly reading. And I did do yoga this week. On Tuesday, instead, I posted a video about the clear message that I got about my karmic contract was revealed and completed. So I did about a 14-minute video there that just about the incredible clarity. And if you're going through anything or healing anything that you can relate to, Minding the Moon, you check it out. So it's on my YouTube channel, which is A Joyful Yogini, and that's what it's called. It's called like Karmic Contract Revealed and completed, something like that. And that would be neat if I called it Karmic Contract Revealed and Healed. That would have been, maybe I should change it. Anyways, if you see either one, that's where it is. So you can take a look at that. Feel free to share your comments, share your love. I'm accepting. I'll take that love any day. It's hard. Oh, showed pum. Okay, change is hard and inevitable. I don't call it emptiness. Making space. Nice, I love that. Daggone it, I missed you again. Oh, Gary, Max. I tried to get on by 12:30 p.m. Toronto time, so it's Eastern Daylight Time. I was late though. I didn't get on till about 1:45 today. We'll be thinking of you all, friends. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be thinking about all you guys too. Time on Monday for class. Oh, Monday will be the week. And are you going to go to one of my yoga classes? Because I do teach yoga on Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 a.m. for power yoga, 8:30 a.m. for vinyasa flow, and 10 a.m. for yin yoga on the Monday and chair yoga for the Wednesday. So you can register for those classes if you are interested. You can check out my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca. And thank you for being okay with me plugging myself, because I just want to make sure that if you're drawn to what I offer, then you can take advantage of it, right? Edward, thank you for the hearts with the plus signs. I feel like it is an emergency type of love. Here's a red cross, even though it's a white cross, a red cross hug. Call it making space. Yeah, I love that, making space. I love it. I knew what you meant. Class out my ass. Oh goodness, you're stunning. Wow. Thank you. I feel very puffy from all the crying I've been doing. But that's okay. It's all a part of the process. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I actually I'm going to sign off in just a sec. I just had gotten lashes done last week, and from all the crying, for some reason, maybe I'm crying more in my left eye because these ones are almost gone. So I got some over here, hardly anything going over here. I also sleep on that side. So anyways, but it's never been so drastic before. Oh, well, that's all meant to be too. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Edward. From my light to your beautiful, amazing light. Namaste. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Go crying. Why? I'm going through a lot right now. Going through a lot of healing. going through, I lost this. Well, I needed to take it off. So that's tough. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, bye everyone. Love you all. See you later.